Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be doing the end of year book tags. I thought it would be fun to do this so that I know, what books I want to read at the end of the year and just, catch up, because I can't believe that it's already the end of the year already. Like, where's the time gone? Honestly, I couldn't tell you, because I don't know. I can't believe I'm already doing this tag again. So let's just get right into it. The first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? So there's actually quite a few. As I looked at my Goodreads, I noticed that I'm in the middle of reading 9 books, I think it said, which is shocking, I must say so myself. So the books we have is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, The Long Game by Elena Armas, A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver, Say You Swear by Megan Brandy, Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, Take You Down by McKay Marie, Hooked by Emily McIntyre, and Seeking the Dead by Kate Ellis. So those are all the books I'm in the middle of, and I would like to finish before the end of the year because there's no reason for why I've stopped reading these. Well, kind of. I still kind of am in a reading slump, but I am reading a bit better than what I was, but I'm in a reading slump and I just keep picking up different books to try and get myself out of it. So, like one book that I was in the middle of for a while was Mile High, and I recently finished that because I got into it and I was hooked, and so I feel like finally finished it. So it's one of those cases where I just keep picking things up to hopefully get hooked in a book. If you know, you know. Like, if you've been in a reading slump, you know what it's like. And it's really hard. So yeah, that is why I'm in the middle of so many books. Plus, most of the time I'm in the middle of loads of books because I just start too many, because I am so indecisive and I'm a mood reader. The next question is, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? Okay, I do have quite a few, but one of them specifically that I would really like to get to is Just Like Magic by Sarah Hoggle, I think that's how you say it. This was more popular last year, I believe, and I just never got round to it, so I'm hoping that this year will be the year. I'm not quite sure what it's specifically about, but it does look really interesting. Okay, next question is there a new release you're still waiting for? Okay, there isn't a new release that I'm still waiting for, I don't think, but new releases that I would like to get to before the end of the year is Iron Flame, King of Greed, Love Redesigned, Check and Mate, and then The Graham Effect by L. Kennedy. Okay, next question is, what are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? Really gotta think about this because there's more than 3. Okay, I'm going to say Love Redesigned, Things We Left Behind, and then the Inheritance Games. I'd probably like to read the whole series, but even if I get to the first book, I'll still feel a bit accomplished. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? Shock me? I don't know. But I do think that maybe this one will be a 5-star read because of it being in like the same small town as Final Offer, and Final Offer was a 5-star read for me. So maybe this one. Yeah, I'm going to choose this one. Okay, and then the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2024? Yeah, sort of. Maybe. There's a few books that I'm like, I would like to read this year, but I really don't think I'm going to get them done, so then they automatically go to 2024. Mainly my whole physical TBR, if I'm being completely honest, because there are way too many, but I'm going to nail it down a bit. So I'm thinking the Atlas 6, although I'm hoping to get to this in December, but I really don't think I'm going to, so I'm going to say 2024. But that's always on my TBR in 2023, I just haven't got around to it. House of Earth and Blood, because I need to get it read, but I have heard it's better to read the ACOTAR series and Throne of Glass series first, but I'm also hoping to do that in December, if not December, then next year anyway. And then Guild, so I'd really like to start the series because I've heard great things about it, again, preferably in December, but if not, and then definitely 2024, I really want to get to this. So I did choose all of them because obviously I really want to get into fantasy, and I definitely have more in 2023. Like, I've read a lot more fantasy than what I normally would, or what I used to, but I really want to make fantasy a genre that I would like to pick up, not where I'm like a fantasy and I buy them all and I'm like, I really don't fancy it, and then to pick up a romance or mystery thriller. So that is why I've chosen them 3 fantasy books. So those are all the questions, and that's the end of this video. Thanks so much, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!